What's good, YouTube? Today, I'm sitting outside enjoying some nature, out here on vacation. Took some leave off of work, but I don't want to do you guys a disservice by not putting videos out there. So again, it is I, the one and only absolute coach out there. I wish there were more like me, but sadly there are not. Who is gonna keep it a buck and 100 with you all the time? In today's topic, we're going to get into why it's so important to always remain you. You see it all the time. You have somebody faking to act gangster, and they do all this code switching. Why can't y'all just stay genuine? How hard is it to just be you? Because if you're afraid of just being yourself, you're practically just lying to everybody around you. And what's lying? Doing a disservice to everyone around you. I don't want to be around a liar. They probably don't want to be around a liar. But look at you right now, lying right to my face, being somebody you know you're not. And you can only have that up for so long. Eventually those walls are going to come down. Because if you watch my video on rage can show us who we really are. Our emotions give us away. It's very hard to contain our emotions, but we got to do it. But when something becomes so much, you feel you can't bear it anymore, guess what? Susie, who thought you were this sweet, awesome guy, gets to see the real wrath of whoever you really are. And that is the sad truth, the real sad truth. Now then, to start off with why you should always remain yourself, we'll begin with this. Rule number one, or benefit number one, excuse me. It sets you free. The verse is very true when they say the truth will set you free. I feel a lot more free being able to be who I am. The only thing I contain on this YouTube channel is my potty mouth. I do not want to swear because guess what? There may be children who watch my videos trying to get ahead in life, remain an absolute. And the last thing they need to hear me do is talk like my name's David Goggins. That's not what my YouTube channel is going to be about. But I feel free. I really do. I can be very vulnerable and open with anybody I speak to, and they hear that and they're like, okay, well, I don't have to question anything about this guy. I have some friends and I speak to them, but I can see the layers that they're hiding from me. I can see all of it. And eventually they will unfold. They start to unfold. You can be grateful for what you can actually see, but being truthful, it really sets you free. You really feel free when you just be yourself. All right, benefit number two. People gravitate towards those who actually act like themselves. And you know what? I'll say benefit number two is that it brings people in your life that actually need to be in your life. Because if you feel you have to fake your personality to be able to keep somebody around you, you don't need to keep that individual around you. I am telling you that right now. Do not be that wolf in sheep's clothing. Don't you do that. It is not worth it. Because eventually we are going to see who you really are. Those friends you had pretending to be this gangster, pretending to be from the hood when you were raised in the suburbs, eventually they're going to notice that. And who knows, they may just like you because they think you a cool dude, but then here you are over here trying to act like you can tote guns with them when originally you were toting them school books. Remain yourself, because if you were not raised that way, do not try to act that way. Like, my favorite movie all time has always been Avengers Endgame. And Thanos' daughter, she tried lying to him, and he already knew it was a lie. Because he's like, I did not raise you to be a liar. That's a prime example of trying to act like somebody who you're not. So just take that advice. And lastly, why you should always remain yourself, it makes you less vulnerable. You'll be able to tell people whatever you feel you want to tell them. Be blunt, be honest, be absolute in whatever you say. And they may try to use that against you and be like, ooh, I'm going to tell everybody about this. Well, guess what? If everybody knows who you are, they're not even going to be surprised whatsoever. Like, there are times I do some dumb stuff. Like, I do some really dumb stuff. I want to set a whole entire kitchen on fire. But because people know me so well, if it were to get shared out there, no one would really care because they're like, yeah, we know him. He definitely do something like that. Like, I'm very book smart, but when it comes to just doing some of the simple things, they're like, oh my goodness, he got to be special. But yeah, it really does leave you less vulnerable because you no longer feel you have to keep all these secrets. You don't. But yeah, I mean, remain yourself. I wanted to make this a real quick video for y'all. I don't want y'all to miss me too much. The whiteboard will be coming back next week. But yeah, guys, like, subscribe, share this with a friend if they need it because they want to fake being somebody they're not. And as always, remain absolute.